Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hernstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Bulldogs offense making their way on the field today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging.
Sacked, dropped at the 3.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Second down now after the sack. Handoff here from the shotgun. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Third down just outside the end zone, looking to throw it again. And this is going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The Texas Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaks into the clear. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Baxter. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. To bootleg here.
Oh, what a grab!
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. The tight end has got it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a call here. 4th and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense felt they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Snags the quick throw. He's in the clear. They bring him down after a short gain there.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense will make the stop with what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. LongHorns pick up enough to get a first down there. Well, Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these two to establish a rivalry in the SEC. Two memorable collisions last season, regular season in Austin. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. Hard-fought, close win. And then the rematch for the SEC championship game. Another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kirk, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great...
Here he goes. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Powering through. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
LongHorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Inside give now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Manning. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. This is the 6th play on the drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Longhorns are in the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass not complete. So second down after the incompletion. They're going to run it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Back to throw. It's Manning. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
The pocket breaking down. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back. It's Stockton. That's caught. It's Branch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks into the clear. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop him.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
LongHorns line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To the air, it's Manning. Makes a quick grab. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
A new set of downs after that completion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's in the clear. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down play for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. To throw, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Play action here on first down. Tight end makes the grab. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet. So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe some confidence building here to be able to get that first touchdown. Who knows? Maybe they could be in business.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense still looking to score a touchdown for the first time. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to pass. It's Manning. Caught quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Working clock with the ground game. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
LongHorns churn out another 1st down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The LongHorns getting set on 1st and 10. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Receiver in motion now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.